Yeah.
Oddly enough, the bass player showed up first. This is a very strange thing. Hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I'm your host, John Harris, and today on the podcast, the Rock Metal Podcast, I should say, this isn't just any podcast. Woo! Is KRAVE, and they're actually back on. You know what I should do is I should look up when you guys were last on the show, because KRAVE is back on because they're hard at work, and I mean, heck, their bass player shows up first. I mean, that right there is a sign of a band going places. I'm dead serious about that one. In my years of experience, if it's our bass player's like 15 minutes late, I know he's not going to say anything, and I know that band's not going anywhere until they drop that dead weight. But if it's like the one guy doing the interviews for the whole band or girl, and it's the bass player, and they show up on time with their parents in tow with like, go, I know that band is headed places.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I didn't mean to embarrass you too much now that you're terrified and mortified, but either way, great to have you, back on the show.
Absolutely. Great to be back here. Thank you so much for having us on.
Yeah, take your bow.
Yeah. Best song.
So I'm going to look up when you guys were last on. I can't think that it was too long ago, but I'm going to go onto the website. So everybody listening in right now, the rockmetalpodcast.ca, I'm going to look up KRAVE, and here it is, June 1st. So that wasn't that long ago.
Not too long ago, no.
Yeah.
After we released. Awesome. There's a lot coming now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Because, time, I don't know how you feel about time, but for me, it's kind of like not really there for me anymore. So, that's good. Yeah, I could have chatted with you guys like 10 years ago at this point, but, a few months ago, that's great. You guys are super busy. Super, super busy. So take us through what you guys are doing. Because obviously there's this single that's come out, and it looks like you guys are doing the old school way of, you had two sides to the vinyl. You've got a single, so you got to fill up the other side with a song that isn't that good. So,
Yeah.
the A side, B side, and sometimes the DJ flips over the B side and they're like, "What is this?" And then that song explodes. But take us through the single. Or is it two songs? How are you guys approaching it? Because there's two songs.
Of course, yes.
Double single, yeah.
It was a double single. We decided to release it that way. It was actually Julie because we made a really awesome, kind of like a long music video. It was just a project of ours. Ryan's a filmmaker, and we decided to make this really cool film because we're all about in KRAVE a lot of the visual aspect, and a lot of our fans like watching our music videos because we do it ourselves, pretty professionally actually. But we've got this
slipping that one in there. We do make our videos pretty professionally, actually.
Yeah, we try hard.
But we made this really there's dialogue at the start, and there's this massive fight scene, and we've got this whole kind of Quentin Tarantino Western film happening here, and it's really aesthetic, very cool, very reminiscent of that. And we decided to use Take Your Bow and Red Flag, which is the double-sided single, as our soundtrack over that. So it's essentially the music video for it. And we went, oh, my God, we can put both of these songs in this video we've made.
Well, it's a 20. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's a 20-minute short film. So we're like, whoa, let's fill this one out a little bit. So we put in Red Flag and this big fight scene, and then Take Your Bow kind of near the end and throughout as well. And then we thought, well, let's just release it as a double-sided single just to coincide with the film. So that's how that came about. Yeah.
And the fans have been loving it. It's been a good success. We made actually a limited run of DVDs, exclusive DVDs, and we're all playing characters in it. Ryan, Sam, and I. And
trying our best.
Yeah, people. There's our music over the top of the short film, and it was really interesting. I haven't seen a band do it before, and we were wondering how it was going to go, and it worked out really well. We made little bloopers, and we included our other music videos in this DVD, and we've released it alongside our double single in that campaign, and it was amazing. People were giving us some great feedback, this is so different, and we love it, and it was really good, and it really worked really well, and our PR was great, and I'm like, oh
yeah,
oh. So, but it's awesome. Like, that's why we made it that double-sided single, because we've included both of those songs as a soundtrack into this short film we've made, sort of, that we released on YouTube DVD for. So it's very
DVD, digital video disc,
digital video disc, which is a small version of a laser disc. Do you guys are you guys old enough to remember laser discs? There were DVDs, but the size of
yeah. Massive.
Yeah.
I like talking about how old I am. And you had to carry it very carefully and not damage it.
Yeah, that's my dad with his karaoke discs. They're all that massive in the sleeves.
Nobody pause off the karaoke. I'm going to put a link to that in today's show notes because I normally don't have, not many complaints about Mish over at Overdrive. But, I mean, I guess I could have lots of complaints about Misha over at Overdrive, but she didn't send me to the short film, so Mish
okay.
if you're listening, Misha, there's a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and link to that in today's show notes. So those who are listening in, wherever you're listening in, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, you're on the website, therockmetalpodcast.ca, which statistically you probably are. Also statistically, you're probably not even listening anymore. Or you're watching on YouTube so you can see how incredibly good looking at least two of us are.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, can you guys see me? Because my video kind of went... Yeah, you can see me?
No.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Because there's like a little thing usually, and I can't see, so I'm winging it right now. I'm just looking at the camera and trying to be me as best as I can.
No, we can see you plain and clear.
Sweet. Good.
You look great.
Thanks. Thanks. So the video is there, as well as the audio that I was linked to. And I'm also reading some of these comments, and this must be, I don't know, some kind of Australian slang, because I'm getting cross-eyed looking at it. Might be that big old bunyip eye. I might be that big old bunyip. I don't. Did I just?
Don't be scared. It's Australian.
You gave me the woodland animals I like to live on. I don't know. I can't. Do I want to know what a bunyip is? Can I keep saying that? Your parents are around. I don't know.
A bunyip's like, isn't it like a Bigfoot or something? It's like that.
Yeah, it's a water creature, isn't it?
Massive character.
Whoa,
isn't the bunyip the one that waits in the lake and pulls people in when they get too close?
Oh, I wonder. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the one that hangs out.
Okay.
Folklore.
Yeah. Since you guys obviously know what it is, I'm looking it up right now, and it is a creature from Australian Aboriginal mythology. So that would explain why I have no idea, because I don't know anything about Australian Aboriginal mythology, but that's interesting. Okay, so there's some depictions of this particular creature. Wow, this is cool. Lurking in swamps, billabongs, creeks, riverbeds, and waterholes. I thought Billabong was a clothing company. It turns out that's something else entirely.
Something different. Yeah,
Billabong.
Oh, nice.
I'm learning so many things. This is great. Tell me and the audience who's not Australian, what is going on with bunyips and billabongs? What does this have to do with red flags? Do you put a red flag where the bunyip is in the billabong? Do you put it close to the billabong? What is a billabong? I should look this up.
Well, the bunyips are mentioned in there, but the bunyip may not be seen, or may be seen, depending on. You'd have to watch the film to really understand.
But
I don't want to give it away, but
give it away now.
I wouldn't expect an actual bunyip, but maybe version of.
They're not real.
That's right. Yeah, you're gonna see a real
Mythbusters. They're down in Australia trying to.
Not kidding. So we're describing the bunyip sort of as like it's like a metaphor for like you scary. What bunyip's a monster, And in Australia, sometimes we call someone a bunyip, almost like a monster, because it looks scary. But like, I think bunyips are cool. But like, if you see a bunyip in real life, if anyone ever did, you'd be like, oh my god, what?
They'll get you, mate.
And then you die.
Yeah.
You're bloody dead.
It's Australian slang, yeah.
Yeah. But Sam's a big old bunyip. That's what. Yeah. He's a big bunyip.
Oh, you're cruising for a bruising, Ryan. Call me bunyip.
Sam plays the villain in the film, and he's quite imposing in the film. So he's kind of the bunyip in that. You'd have to see it.
Ryan just wanted to find a way to call me a bunyip and get away with it.
Is this different than a bogan? Like, could a bogan be a bunyip?
Too classy. Bunyips are too classy.
Okay. So bogans are less classy than bunyips.
Yeah.
Yep, and bunyips eat people. So there you go.
So there you go. Wow. There's even some 19th century artwork here. There's some white children being told a story. That's the caption. An 1882 illustration of an Aboriginal man telling the story of the bunyip to 2 white children.
Oh.
And then I come up behind them and eat them.
Yeah. Right. And then the purported
Pull them in the water.
the purported bunyip skull. There are skulls of this. This is fantastic. We've completely forgotten about music and we're just chatting about bunyips now.
Yeah. Oh, there's also that's what I was thinking of. There's also Yowies. That's the Australian Bigfoot.
Yowie.
I got them mixed up, yeah.
Isn't a Yowie also a New Zealand chocolate?
Yes, it's
They got the Yowie. And they got the fish feet. They got the fish feet chocolate too. That's really creepy. They've created feet for fish that you eat.
Right. So fish feet that taste like chocolate. I would be invited to that any day of the week. And then go down to Tasmania and get some cheese and some whiskey. I'm told those are good things that they have in Tasmania.
Yeah, yep. I believe so.
And
I've been there, but I believe so.
Okay. He's admitted to going to Tasmania, everybody. So Yowie, okay. One of several names on Australian folklore to have reputed to live in the outback. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're still sighted. Yeah, apparently. There's like footage of it like only a few months ago. They were finding it at like the Gold Coast or whatever, not too far from us. So like, whoa.
Huh. Apparently, that's where the term Yahoo comes from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yowie.
Yahoo!
Wow. Okay.
Is that what they say? Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Before they just...
Before they rip you to shreds, they go, Yahoo!
I'm expecting, if anybody is still listening in, which statistically isn't possible, that the comments below are going to shred me a new one. Or us. I'll get all of us involved in this one. I'll make it a group activity. Cool. Well, I'm digging this, baby. So that's Red Flag. So it's Red Flag, the video, and then you guys ran the 2 songs together as like soundtrack, not necessarily a music video, but soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yes, for the film, yeah.
Soundtrack, yeah. So it helped. Yeah, especially we got big fight scenes in the video.
Big ones.
The music's inside there, and it makes it so much. It just gives it so much more depth.
Yeah.
To like it's great.
Music, music helps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it looks like I came in on some kind of a fight scene. Yep, there's some guns. Looks like chocolate syrup just splashed on somebody's face.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is, actually. You nailed it. That's how you make. Yeah. That's how you make the blood anyway. But we might have added too much syrup. It was too syrupy. Yeah. Just in that one scene.
The problem is that I'm a culinary guy by profession, and I work a lot with those kinds of sauces. So as soon as I saw it splatter, I was like, "Yeah, it looks like chocolate sauce."
Yeah, you know it.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, it's like Hershey's chocolate, like chocolate sauce with red and blue food coloring and like some kind of syrup. I don't think we have corn syrup here, so we had to use like rice syrup. But it was mostly chocolate in that one.
That's interesting.
I used corn syrup in my cooking the other day, Ryan.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at
You didn't look hard enough.
Wow.
No.
Siana looks vicious. You got your war paint on in this video.
Oh, yeah. There's some war paint, Siana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You got is that a Mexican sweater?
Yes.
Yeah. No, what was it? It's a
Poncho.
poncho.
Oh.
Poncho.
Okay. Ponchos here are a little bit different, but I get what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
We wear ponchos to stay out of the rain. It's like a military thing. It's like
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
a really cheap garment used in the military to keep you out of the rain.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
We just stand in the rain.
I know.
Hasn't come down.
Just stay in the rain. It'll make you stronger. There's bows and arrows. You guys know how to use the bow and arrow? This is cool. You know, I also do martial arts, so I'm terribly curious about the weaponry and whatever else.
Oh, well, the guy that was using the bow and arrow, he's my friend from when I was basically born. He can use it, but no one else. So you're out of luck.
It's okay. Does he go hunting with it? What does he do with it?
Oh, he just does target practice with it.
Oh, okay.
So,
that conversation went.
yeah.
He goes hunting for yowies and bunyips. That's what he does.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Comes back with bogans.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, they take all his corn syrup, so he thinks there isn't any in the country.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
That's what happened.
Now, I guess my next question is with regard to these two tracks. Are they just standalone? Is there a body of work coming up next? Another EP, an album, something?
There is a body of work coming up. Tomorrow for us, we're actually releasing our next single off this body of work called Puppet. And it's been premiered in Australia at the moment. However, yeah, it's coming off Take Bow, Red Flag, Puppet. They're all coming off a collective EP we are releasing on October 8th. I think that might be October 7th for you guys. Maybe it might come out. But it is called Inner Asylum. And it relates to our previous EP, Self-Exposure. You can kind of tell.
Like the part two.
It's almost like a part two of that. There was such a great response with Self-Exposure on our end from our last EP that our audience were like, oh my God, please give me more. It's COVID. We're bored. We're in lockdown. Yeah.
It would be best if you guys worked and produced something to entertain me rather than me entertaining myself. So please, you get to work.
Yeah.
Because you have a bass player that shows up.
That's it.
Special. But
I hate when people put those demands on me, like, "Hey, you entertain me." I'm like, I'm not a performing monk, Kate.
Yeah.
That's from Shaun of the Dead. That was
yes.
Yeah, it's all coming. We've got that EP coming up. Inner Asylum, October 8th, and it's including Take You Bow and Red Flag as some feature tracks on that 5-track album. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon, 5-track EP. And there's a lot. We've got a tour coming up for it in Australia, up in Queensland, because that's pretty much the only place we can tour at the moment because of lockdown in Australia. But people are craving music more than ever at the moment, and so.
What's it?
I'd take it seriously if I were you guys. I get up on stage and be like, "You craving this?" And then just bam, get into it.
Yeah, that could work for sure.
Stop it.
What are you craving? Bam.
Like our group on Facebook is called the Graveyard. Get it? Graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
And you know what else? Australian. There's an Australian cereal brand that started a new muesli bar called KRAVE with a K.
No.
Nice.
So we're taking them to court, and no.
Yeah. Put a red flag in there.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out I think it was an American cereal, Kellogg's KRAVE, but with a K and everything, and we've gone, oh.
But it's okay. You're allowed to have the same name in different industries.
That's it.
And they just send me out to beat the dude up. Mm-hmm. Whoever this CEO of KRAVE is.
Yeah, we've got crossbows, guns, and chocolate syrup with raspberry sauce in it. You look out, pal.
And the bunyip.
And the bunyip, and the yowie, and the yahoo.
And the fish feet chocolate.
Yeah, this guy's got an ace of diamonds in his hat. You know what that means.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. So we chatted about filmmaking. Yep. We chatted about the video, which now there is a link to in the show notes, Misha. And then there is Bunyips and Yowies and Yahoos. That almost sounds like, those like really crappy cupcake-like confections that they sell in packages and boxes and they never die, like Twinkies and stuff like that. Yeah, like Bunyips, Yowies, and Yohos, like that, or Yahoos. Like that's what I'm picturing in my mind.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. There is the Yowie chocolates, but I don't know about the rest. We'll have to get onto those.
Yeah, shaped like men who have a final prayer and just boom, eat them and done.
Yeah.
We also chatted about crossbows and Mortal Kombat. We chatted about Red Flag, the movie, which we just already talked about that. Misha. And then the Take Your Bow Red Flag track, which is also going to be a part of an EP that's coming out in October. Now, this episode will air in October, so what we'll probably do is Misha will probably send me some more stuff, and then I'll invite you back on, and then you'll come back on, and we'll just keep doing this thing.
It's
sounds
fantastic.
good.
Yeah, it's very cool. You're very awesome. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It's good to speak with you.
And Gabriel, we remember Gabriel.
I wonder if he is. I wonder if he's available. He is upstairs in school at the kitchen table, but he might actually not be in school anymore. I can shoot him a message or I can FaceTime him. He might have his iPad available, so I'm going to FaceTime him right now. See if he answers.
Awesome.
Let him know to come down and. Hey, Gabesy. Are you still in school? No? You want to come downstairs? Because KRAVE is craving some Gabriel action.
Okay, my battery's low, just so you know, so I'm gonna plug this in.
Yeah, plug in your iPad and come downstairs. All right. Thanks, babes. He's coming down, just for you.
Way! Woo!
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel special now. Like I have my son's phone number and that's, like I can just call up Gabriel and he can come down. I feel special now.
That's so good.
Boom.
Hi, Gabriel.
Hi, Gabriel.
Hey.
Yeah, we chatted about bunyips and yowies.
That's a funny name.
They are funny names. I mean, not to the people who invented them. It's very serious stuff, but was that rude? I'm sorry.
No, that's really good. It's gold.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I just had to take a step back and realize that it's serious stuff for some people.
Maybe people that have met one. But we're good.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, like alien abductions. You wouldn't be like, oh yeah, aliens. Oh yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, you take the anal probe, man.
That's it.
I was actually just thinking the other day, somebody brought up, the U.S. government said that aliens exist. They've got footage. Nobody cared because it was a pandemic and whatever else was going on. So people are like, screw it, whatever. Let aliens come. They can take the Earth. Who cares? Like, whatever. Yeah. And then I kind of realized, it was a real trend in the early 90s was alien abductions, and those don't seem to be happening anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. What happened to those?
Yeah.
Hey.
Like
What happened to those?
The movie Fire in the Sky about that guy in Arizona, I think, who claimed he was abducted, and then they made a movie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then suddenly there's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They all got taken away.
Yeah.
They're all in the spaceship.
They are.
Yeah.
They're flying around in a spaceship.
Yeah, they're not around to talk about it because the aliens actually abducted them properly.
Yeah, they did a good job of it. Not like in the 50s. They learned from that. They're like, man, we're getting cited. They're making comic books. They're making movies.
Yeah.
Staging areas.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Staging
areas. Area 51.
Oh my god.
51 in Espanol. Because you're in Mexico Nuevo, which is New Mexico in Spanish. Cool.
Area 51 is a classic alien thing.
Apparently they can see us. I know. We don't have the video disappeared, but they can see us. I got a cool background on too, kiddo. Want to see my background?
Wait, I can't see you.
I know. We should change the background, and then we'll finish up the call because I'm sure these people have someplace very important to go to on a Thursday morning.
Oh.
Yeah, just do something like blurry or no, don't do animated for the love of God. You're gonna shut down the call.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one ring. Oh, the 2, 3.
Oh,
Okay,
what?
yeah, just blur. Or yeah, no, let's do that one. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. So, kiddo, we chatted about filmmaking, Bunyips, Yowies, and Yahoos, which almost sounds like, the little Debbie cupcakes and like Twinkies. That's what it's. Nom 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 nom.
Speaking of cake, we actually made one
We did.
Oh.
with beets, but you don't even taste the beets.
So true story. Because
Yes.
it's autumn here, we're bringing in the garden, and we've got a plethora of beets and zucchini and things. And so I said, being the chef of the house, I could bake that into some cake. So my wife put me to work. She locked me in the kitchen with some ingredients. And I was like, where did you get all this stuff? And she's like, I ordered it. And then her nose twinkled, and then she just kind of scooted off. And I was left to put in a full day of work. So I baked like 12 chocolate cakes with beets and zucchini in it. And we're going to put it in the freezer so that all winter long, if we just want to have a cake and get fat, we can just do it. And so I made, decorated a 4-layer devil's food-ish chocolate cake. And after he ate it, and he was like, Daddy, this is so good. And I was like, haha, you ate vegetables. He was like, no, I didn't. I was like, you ate vegetables.
Yeah. It's amazing how they can blend in. Because I've had that, and I've looked at the ingredients like this brownie, and it's like beetroot or beets or, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
So, it's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of things.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Groovy.
When's
Okay.
your Halloween?
What was it?
When's Halloween for you guys?
October 31st.
Same.
October 31st.
Yeah.
That's
should.
good. So then is that in autumn changing to winter?
Yes. So I don't know how it's reflected on the other side of the earth, but to my knowledge, it is the pagan New Year, and that's All Hallows Eve, where everything dies and then goes into its first stage of rebirth, which is winter, on November 1st. So November 1st, or around that time frame, I don't know what calendar pagans use, but around that time frame is New Year's Day, basically. And interestingly enough, in Judaism, we just had our New Year going on right now, also in like an autumnal phase of things. So it's only in kind of like the new age modern calendar we have where we see the beginning of things as spring, but it's traditionally thought of as winter. So yeah, that's that. There's that little tidbit.
There you go.
Yeah, but for you guys, you'd be doing Halloween in spring, right?
Summer. November's. Oh no, what's wrong with me? No, December's. Wait, November's spring, isn't it?
But yeah, it's October 31st. It's the same for us.
October 31st. It's getting hot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heating up.
Opposite problem. Because like for us, a lot of times we have to figure out if we can make a costume big enough to go over our snowsuit.
Yeah, of course.
We shed the layers. Hot.
Yeah,
The
Burning.
last year we didn't go for obvious reasons, and this year it's looking like we're probably not going to go either because we're having some issues as well.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't have had issues, but our premiere was like, you know what? Open for summer, baby. It's over. And so that's turned, open for summer into effed for fall. So,
Yeah. Oh. Man.
I shouldn't laugh about it.
He's gonna
frustrating.
ban me from YouTube.
I know. Okay.
Or he's gonna just comment a hate comment.
Getting some hate comments.
Oh, no.
Good thing we mostly get love comments. Yeah.
No, but you got to love the hate comments. That's what makes life. People hating you.
Nice way to put it.
Your haters are your motivators.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Groovy. Actually, I did have somebody tell me once how I should behave in an interview as a comment, and I thought it was one of those things where like I wasn't even insulted. I was just like, I have a track record, you don't. So like, what in the world? And
that's it.
I just kind of laughed at it and was like, really, after 1,000 episodes, and I've been able to chat with some high profile people, and I have never had that comment before. Like, okay. And then I moved on with my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange. Like, I had someone come up to me and say, that's not how you sing. And I'm like, then you sing.
Yeah. Okay, here's the microphone. We got some time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, thought so.
And some dude was like, "Oh, that's not how you drum," and I knocked him out. So you solve it in Australia.
Yeah, that's not how you grow a mustache.
Yeah, that's it.
Imagine
It was fine.
the way you would have a mustache is shave your hair and then put hair on your.
That's what happens,
Well,
son.
some people might have to
That's
do
what
that.
Ryan does.
That's how it takes.
My hair's so long, I can just trim a little bit off. No one will notice, and then I can just stick it on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Still got a baby. It's at 24.
Okay. Groovy gang. Well, I think we should shut her down. Now, you wanted to chat about Minecraft for 2 seconds? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Well, you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I need to go play Minecraft. Yeah, he wants me to go play Minecraft, so I'm
For
gonna
the
go
first time ever.
for the first time ever. Because
Oh!
I never understood Minecraft. I got onto Minecraft and I thought, this looks outdated. What do I do? And I just left.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Awesome.
Siana
But
loves
here
it.
I-
Siana, do you like?
Yeah, I like Minecraft. Yeah.
And here I am playing for 3 years, suggesting he should play Minecraft.
Yeah, Siana likes
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Sam
Must
likes
be cool.
Minecraft, don't you, Sam? Sam and I used to play Minecraft in maths class.
Yeah.
But I'm the same. I couldn't understand it when there's other games out there that look like movies that you can play, and then there's these little blocks and stuff. But it's a thing, and people love it. So that's that.
Yeah. We got Mortal Kombat 11, which I actually heard is banned in Australia. Is that true?
Oh, probably.
Man,
We've always had problems with that. Back when they released the South Park game years ago, like when we first got the R rating system, they still had to cut stuff out of it.
Yeah.
And for Australia, they put in this little when they couldn't show a scene, they put in this screen with a big crying koala on it, saying, "Sorry, Australia, this part isn't for you." So yeah, so we have struggled.
Wow.
It's fine. Like,
Well, I don't
That
know
was
what
with the
happened
alien.
because you guys made a video with crossbows and guns and blood in it, so I mean, that wasn't supposed to happen after you put crying koalas and things.
He's absolutely in love with Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat 11. It's pretty brutal, though.
Yeah.
that movie, 2 days ago, Ryan. We watched that.
Oh yeah, we watched the movie. We finally got
Movie,
it.
more like that.
Which was filmed in Australia.
It was. There was Australian characters in it, and we're like, what?
There's Australian actors in it. We're like, hang on, why are they in this? They've got American accents, and they're not really worldwide known, but they're in there. I'm thinking, I bet it was filmed in Australia.
Mhm.
And it was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right. I think they're making a trilogy out of it, so
No good.
What movie?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I still, have
really?
I still have to watch it. Somebody said that I would like it because I practice kung fu, a traditional style of kung fu. So somebody was like, "Oh,
Sweet.
you'd love Mortal Kombat." I'm like, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The sequences are pretty cool, but yeah.
My mum's a black belt in martial arts, and she was watching it. And she was like, "Oh yeah, cool."
Yeah, she liked it.
Oh, bust out the moves, Mum. Let's go.
She said she liked the blood and how it's the first time she's kind of seen the blood flow done that way, and that it was quite artful. So that's what she said about that.
Artful
The
blood flow. Just like in Red Flag for anybody who's still paying attention.
That's it.
Very, very cool. All right, gang. Well, thank you so much for coming back on. I'm pretty sure that as long as the next thing that you're doing doesn't suck and Mish gets it over to me, then I will invite you guys back onto the show. But in the meantime, thanks for popping on, gang.
Thank you so much.
Easy. Thanks for having us.
Podcast. Very cool.